TeachAnOldDogNewTricks.com. More than 40 hours of free computer training. Hi ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Holowitz, and I want to thank you for being here on this tutorial about right-clicking. That's right, right-clicking. And maybe this is a confession of a right-clicker. Well, as I was working on a tutorial working with Microsoft Word and creating tables and working with tables, it occurred to me that this is a great time to make sure I talk about right-clicking. What I mean by that is your mouse has both a left and a right mouse button. Quite often it has a scroll bar in the middle, but most of us are used to just using the left mouse button. We click on it all the time. But what we often fail to use or even examine is the right mouse button by clicking on it. The thing about clicking on the right mouse button is it will be giving you different options dependent on where you are. So for example, if you're in Microsoft Word, you'll get certain options. If you're on the internet using a browser, you'll get certain options. If you're in Excel, you'll get certain options. But the reason I bring this up is because I've always been a right clicker. I use it all the time. And because of that, I figured this is a good point to illustrate in this training when you can right click to do things. Let me illustrate what I mean. In a previous tutorial, I had shown you that by clicking in a cell, all of a sudden these two contextual tabs, meaning tabs that show up only when you need them because of what you're starting to do. When I clicked in the table, it assumes that I need to maybe work on the design or maybe the layout. But what I want you to observe is there's all kinds of options across the top here. Having stated that, let me get out of this table by just clicking somewhere in Microsoft Word out of the table. And again, those tabs are gone. So to get to the tabs, I got to physically click in the table to tell it I want those tabs to come back. It knows because it assumes I'm working on the table. But another way you can do it is I'm going to bring my pointer in and I'm going to right click while it's on top of the table. And all of a sudden, what you're going to see is you have all kinds of different options here. Now, these options might or might not make sense to you today if you're not that familiar with tables. But as you go on, you're going to learn that some of the items here allow you to do some of the things that the tabs would have done for you. So again, I'm just going to right click somewhere on the table. I didn't even have to click in it. I just put my pointer on the table without even clicking and clicked on the right mouse button. And I got a lot of different options. So the point I'm trying to make here is be a right clicker. There's a lot of options that are there and available to you, so you don't have to go looking for them on Microsoft's ribbon. My name is Tony Holowitz, and I want to thank you for your time. Have a great day.